Since the rise of social media, we've become more and more familiar with the bothersome phenomenon in online communication: online trolling. Trolls use a variety of tactics to annoy, pester, distress, ridicule, and humiliate their targets. Often, they're leading their victims on by pretending to engage in serious exchange with them, all while enjoying their target's unsuspectingness. Other times, they more or less straightforwardly harass their targets by attacking them personally or even calling them names. It's generally agreed that trolling is bad and harmful, but what are we to do about it? The philosopher Étienne Brown says that to answer this important question, other questions need to be tackled first. What exactly is trolling? What's motivating trolls? When does trolling arise, and in what specific ways is it harmful? According to Brown, trolling is fundamentally disruptive. Trolls try to sabotage joint actions such as exchanges of information or open deliberations. They do so by deceiving their targets, usually by making them believe that they're seriously partaking in the joint venture of the community. Then, they try to lead their targets on for as long as possible. Some trolls simply enjoy watching their victims falling for their games, but most trolls are additionally motivated by the fact that in many contexts there's a bigger audience that witnesses their trolling and joins them in laughing at the target's naivety. In this way, trolling is not only disruptive, but also divisive. The troll target is singled out and separated from other members of the community who understand that the target is being trolled. So trolling makes these members voyeurs who are invited to cringe at the awkward situation and to judge, mock, or pity the unsuspecting target. We're most familiar with trolling in the online domain. Take, for example, the comment section under a political YouTube video. Here a troll might post outrageous, over-the-top, or simply nonsensical statements until an oblivious user takes the bait and starts engaging in what seems to them to be a serious discussion. Other users scrolling through the comments can watch the target being led on. Brown argues that the internet's not the only place where trolling can happen, though. Deception that disrupts communication and results in the humiliation of one or more conversational parties can also occur in real-life conversation. And trolling is also not the same as harassment. It neither needs to be aggressive nor involve direct repeated personal attacks. As an illustration, Brown gives us the example of Angelina and her father Sergio. Sergio is a fan of model trains, which Angelina, his snarky teenage daughter, thinks is lame. One evening while Angelina's boyfriend is over for dinner, Angelina starts asking Sergio questions about his favorite model train, the Duke Express. Sergio is thrilled that his daughter finally shows interest in his hobby and delivers a homily on the greatness of the Duke, being further egged on by Angelina's seeming fascination for the topic. But eventually, Angelina and her boyfriend burst out laughing. Angelina's interest was mere pretense, upheld to demonstrate to her boyfriend how embarrassingly nerdy her father is. Sergio's embarrassed and humiliated by the incident, but he's not been aggressively attacked by Angelina. He's ashamed because he got carried away talking about a topic dear to him without realizing that his audience was secretly laughing at him. And being lured into that trap, Sergio has been trolled by his daughter. So far, the examples of trolling we've had a look at involve trolls sabotaging conversations, whether in the comment section or at the dinner table. So are conversations, online or offline, the only contexts in which we should be on the lookout for trolls? Brown argues, no. Since trolling is essentially an act of deception, it can happen when there's no conversation. An especially vivid example of this is the infiltration of the multiplayer first-person shooter online video game Team Fortress 2 by overpowered killer bots. At the height of the game's popularity, hackers started smuggling in bots with the ability to unavoidably kill all the other players within the first couple seconds of the game. Brown says we should think of the hackers' infiltration as an act of trolling. The killer bots disrupt the gameplay by making it impossible for real players to reach any of the game's goals. The players are also deceived in that they start a round under the expectation that they'll be able to engage in serious gameplay, only to find the game to be unplayable. Whether it's having a serious discussion about the contents of a political video or achieving a victory in a video game, trolls aim at preventing communities from reaching these goals by deceiving, dividing, and diverting the attention of their members. This, Brown argues, is what makes trolling especially harmful. Trolling